Hello, hello, my kings and queens. Yes, I am back. Back to talk some. We ain't talking no trash today, but we're going to do a review on Married to Medicine. So we open with the doctors leaving the hospital 3 and 4 in the morning. Jackie says she done had to deliver about 12 babies. Now, that gives me hope. It gives me hope that there's some hope for this world. New babies being born. And Toya's husband, he is just exhausted. He is really, really having a hard time with this. Heavenly. That's just the spirit she gives me. Heavenly. She's in her office talking with a patient who was at the protest down in Atlanta. And they was arresting a guy, a white guy, and as they were hauling him off, beating him up, the woman just said, let me get your name and your phone number so we can get you some legal help. And as she was walking over to get the number, a white cop came from out of nowhere and stole this black woman in her face. She said the pain that she felt when her tooth was gone was unlike any other thing she has ever felt in her life. This year of 2020, we have felt a lot of pain and a lot of things that we have never felt, heard, seen, been a part of in our lifetimes. All we have to do is ask God for help because it's crazy out there in them streets. What? Heavenly. She flew the young woman down. Someone tagged her into the post, and she is going to fix her mouth for free. I mean, how many sides of Heavenly is there? There's that side, and then there's, yo mama, shut the fuck up. Don't you be talking about me. Don't look at my man. Don't say nothing. Get the fuck out of my house. That Heavenly. Wow, that's interesting. I love to learn new stuff. She's a dentist, and in her dentistry, she has her patients wash their mouth out with iodine, and that kills the virus in the mouth so they can get to work. You better get you some iodine. Dr. Heavenly did a good job. The lady, her name is Miracle. Nice. She did a good job. She got a little grill back. Toya, excuse me. So now, Toya is vibing in her big, beautiful house where they etched their names and handprints in the cement of the foundation. Toya is playing tennis 5 times a week, 2-3 hours a day. It's a team of the people in the neighborhood. They have a black tennis coach, and I guess it gives them something to do. Then she turns around and cry high heaven about, I don't have time to be on these computers. Sometime it works, sometime it don't. They need to go back to school. And one thing she did do is take her kids out of private school because there was barely any mocha in the cafeteria. So she got them into, I guess, a public school. Some of us need public school to give us all that social education that we might not have gotten. Toy something else. She has a new friend. We have a new member of the cast. Forgive me, I will learn her name. She's married to an ocular surgeon, and she's the mother of a girl and a boy. She's from India. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So she says to Toya, come on this court with me so I can learn something from you. She's like, shut up. Go on that court and learn how to play. Now that's Toya. Now we get to Miss Jackie meeting Contessa at her new practice. But let me just say something about Miss Jackie. Last season, Miss Jackie, what was wrong with you? You were very disrespectful to Buffy. Oh, poor Buffy. So she's meeting Contessa, she's meeting Contessa at her new practice, and they go around, and Contessa has a shower in her bathroom in her office. Jackie like, you plan on staying here? Like, all the time. And then she was like, I don't know. She's going to be doing infusion therapy to help, let me say addiction therapy, to help people who's trying to get off drugs, help them. And I think that's a good thing. She also says that since she was from 10 years old, her father was on drugs and she missed that connection with him. Now, I can say on a personal tip that, yeah, my father loved the white girl, boy, the ghost, the host, Freddie Gray, whatever you want to call it, more than me. I remember him buying me a bicycle. I was so happy, 10 years old, to get that bicycle. Don't you know, he came back over to the apartment, took the bike back? I'm not going to do it. And who stepped in? Wilbert, my grandfather, numero uno, the best man I've ever known. So Jackie, let me get off my high horse. So Jackie and Contessa are talking, and she started talking about a relationship, and she's like, well, are you and your husband good? Huh? Are you and your husband good? Say what? Girl, you heard me. She ain't really got an answer, y'all. Her husband even stopped going to counseling. I remember last year and the year before, he carried on so. It was like he didn't want her to upgrade herself. That woman is dynamic. Come on now, queen. And you got to have a king beside you. He was really acting like a peasant. I said that. I mean, he was acting so jealous and standoffish. And the kids asked him one time, Daddy, can we go sign up for such and such? He was like, no. Mommy does that. Daddy don't sign up for nothing. Well, damn. I believe the new cast member, Anna Lay, please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. Her and her sister are getting the house ready because her mother and father are coming to visit. They live in Savannah, Georgia. Man, I tell you, when Mommy pulled up, even Anna Lay said, it's about to become a tornado. And soon as her mom pulled up, I mean, she got food, nothing else in the back of the minivan but food, coolers, containers, leaking stuff that's leaking. And, she started, put this here, put this there. What's going on? This and this and that and that. And Anna Lay was like, okay, I can't even. So they get to cooking and calming down. And then her husband comes home from work. And he stands at the edge of the kitchen saying, hi, hello, I'm home. Nobody addresses the man until Anna Lay looks up and says, hey, baby, go get changed. Change and go get changed and come back. She said when she met Toya, they had an instant connection. I want to see how long it lasts. Contessa and her children playing in the park, and they're discussing what's for dinner. And the little girl is so cute with her little braids. And Contessa said we're going to have meatless meatballs. The little girl say, meatless meatballs? They're just balls. Died. We're back home with Toya and her husband. Ain't a plate prepared in sight. She's still fussing about this online schooling, and I know it's something. And I know so many children are going to be behind because of this. Poor kids. But, yeah, Jeannie got a plate ready for him. She's still talking to her son, I believe Avery. Where is this? Where is that? Say, Avery, why you didn't do this homework? Do you have a reason why? He said, because I ain't do it. This man just came off a 14-hour shift. And she talking about she's stressed out because of the online learning. He's cooking his own dinner. He's cooking his own dinner. Man, let me tell you something right now. That man done built me a house from clay, from the foundation. Do you understand what he got waiting when he get home? Do you understand? Ha! Toya. Now, I was a single mother. And it seems like she thinks she is a single mother because he's working so much, but he is doing such a great thing. You know what I mean? And she's talking about, I have to prioritize my day. Get up, feed your kids, put them on the school line. And let me tell you something, they grown enough to sit there and pay attention. What, you got to have a belt behind them, yelling and screaming all day? You need to get it together. Then you won't have it so chaotic. Let me tell you what I know. I gotta prioritize my day. After you feed them kids and put them on that computer, you wash a load of clothes, you fix a lunch, check on them, do something in that big old mansion you got. Oh, ding, 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 ding. I gotta tell you something, but you ain't heard it from me. Listen, listen. Seems to me that Toya and her husband are in some type of financial trouble again. Just a couple of seasons ago, they got out of a tax debt. I mean, like 700,000 of them dollars. So, seems like she had got out of her tax debt. You know, they getting a house built. Like I said, you ain't heard this from me. But I can tell you who I heard it from. The Dineva. So, Toya knew a friend whom was going through a divorce. This friend wanted to put some stuff away in her Easter basket before he get gone. So she gave it to Toya to hold. Ha! That's so bad. She gave it to Toya to hold. Come to find out, they had to literally beg, borrow, and steal to get that home. That's coming up. So, she was supposed to give the lady the money back, and Toya did not have all the money. Don't know what happened by that, but Toya's still alive. Then, she wanted that pool. She wanted that in-ground swimming pool. Toya done took out another $100,000 personal loan. Now, let me see. Let me see something. Yeah, okay, her husband's a doctor. Collateral, you just got out of a $700,000 tax lien and things. How you get a damn $100,000 loan? You ain't heard it from me. But this house, the one that they etched in the cement and the foundation, their love and their heart, it's on the auction block. Damn. I mean, she's spending the money, seems like, before she gets it. Now, this nice guy, this doctor that's doing great things, he's a mild-mannered man. You know, they're like opposites, so I guess opposites attract. She gonna work him in an early grave, and then what you gonna do? Toya seems to think that she needs this status, you know, this big house. Toya, to me, her spirit is still maybe townhouse. I'm telling the truth. Maybe townhouse with a little backyard in the basement. Maybe. Toya, what I say about that townhouse? She was like, this is for one child. What about the other child? What if you have 4 or 5 childs? Townhouse, at best. She is a precious, precious little princess, isn't she? He down there cooking, flipping, frying in grease. He just got off a 14-hour shift. She's sitting down at the side of the counter talking about, you not paying me no attention. You trying to drown me out. He talking about, that's the frying. I'm cooking. I'm not trying to drown. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Out of the mouths of babes. That little guy's over there cooking with his dad, and yeah, he turns around and says, you know what? At this point, you guys are arguing about food. Shut him up. Shut him right on down. Toya. So, the new lady, she says she's ride or die with Toya. They FaceTiming, talking about Contessa didn't want to take her shoes off at a Christmas party. And of course, Toya is not already 5 minutes off of her from saying that your husband is the perfect example of a big bitch. She said it. And Toya made this face. She did. So she's still mad about that. And she's asking the new girl, why did you invite her? I think she's a lovely person and I wanted to invite her. So now Toya knows she's coming to the Reiki. Please, let me get it right. Here comes Quad. So as Quad rolls up to Heavenly's house, the song is playing, roll your eyes, stomp your feet, but this black girl you sure can't beat. Get it up, get it up. Now I know them was fighting words back in 5th and 6th grade. Fighting words. 3 o'clock, bitch. Heavenly walks Quad up the steps and says she's doing something in her closet. Mind you, Heavenly has a 3-story closet. So I wonder if that means it's a closet on each story, or are they connected by some round steps? That would be bomb, right? So Quad says, what? What is going on in this fantabulous closet? And then in a confessional, I don't know why they can't say stuff in front of them. They kill me with that. And then in the confessional, she says, yeah, the closet might be fabulous, but it is not because of those fashions. Because the person who owns the closet cannot dress. And yeah, we've seen Heavenly's apparel. Heavenly. Now, what's up with Heavenly? You know, she also has a gentle giant of a man. And they have this dynamic like Toya and her husband, you know, where the two women are rah-rah and the men are so subdued. And so, you know, I was like, she need to be submissive a little more outwardly, because she must be submissive as hell in that house. Daddy and all, with all that shit got to be tiring. But when she comes out that house and be with these group of so-called friends, she cuts up. She call you every damn thing in a book. And she said that this is the only man she has ever been with. Lord, have mercy. Darren, my brother, I send you some peace. My brother. But I think you can handle it, Darren, because she comes all the way down when you look. You know what I'm saying? Your wife is off the chain. People always playing with my charcuterie. Let me tell you